Hi you all. It's Thursday. No, it's not Thursday. It's Friday, November 24th, 2017. My name is Doris and this is the Knit and Purl Podcast, episode 138. What did I title it? Holiday season is here. Stay calm. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Those who celebrate in the United States with friends and family, that you had good food and good times together. As you saw by the intro, we enjoyed ourselves on Thanksgiving. We had wonderful food and good time with friends and family. So thank you for coming with me today, and thank you for, sorry, my nose is itchy. Thank you for tuning in today. And just spending a few of your precious minutes with me. I hope that you can knit a little bit, work on some of those gifts, or just some pleasure knitting, have a cup of coffee, relax. Thank you for coming by. In social media, I am One Fine Cow, all spelled out. On Ravelry and Twitter, I am One Fine Design, the number one. On Facebook and Etsy, and I am Doris M. Smith, all lowercase, and smooshed together on Instagram. Did I tell you the show notes? No, I didn't. You can find the show notes for this podcast on knitandpurl.net. The Purl is spelled P-E-A-R-L. You can go over there and click. There'll be a link in the down bar below to the show notes, to the Ravelry group, and to my Etsy store. Go over, because in the show notes is the link to all of those social medias that I just mentioned. So go over there, click on them, follow me, and I'll follow you back. It'll be wonderful. It's always nice, especially in the different social medias, getting to know people. So please go over there and check those things out, and I would appreciate it very much. This podcast has a Ravelry group, which I just mentioned. Link in the down bar below, the Knit and Purl podcast group. Please go over and join the group and liven us up a little bit. And join in all the knitting and fun and the prizes that can be had. We have a Ravelry group birthday shout out, and we have two birthdays. Birthday shout outs are from November 15th to November 30th. We have two birthdays, and then we have Knitty Turtle 3, who is Trish. Her birthday is on the 27th, and we have SMOSS 903, who is Sissy. Her birthday is on the 28th. So happy birthday, ladies. I hope that you have a wonderful birthday, that you get to spend time with friends and family, that you get good fibery gifts, that you eat birthday cake, and do what you want to do on your birthday. I want to sit at home in my pajamas, or for a good part of the day. How about that? Anyway, moving along. Speaking of the Ravelry group, we have a October-November knit along that is about ready to come to a close. We have, as I'm thinking about how many days I have left on my sweater, 6 more days to get your items knitted, crocheted, and posted in the thread for the pumpkin spice along. So the pumpkin spice along is anything that you can link to the season of the pumpkin spice latte will qualify. I'm pretty easy. So the rules are, you must be a member of the group to qualify for prizes. Project started on or after October 1st and completed and posted before November 30th, that you can link to the pumpkin spice latte season will qualify. Please provide the reason you can link it to the season. Like, is it the color of the yarn? Is it the pattern, or is it just the type of project that it is? Winners will be drawn by random number generator. A winner will be drawn by random number generator. You have a choice of 2 different prizes. You can get a package from me, or that I put together for you, or you can get a giftable pattern on Ravelry for $7. The winner chooses. $7 or less. So 6 more days. You can do it. Get it done. Story of the Week and Stash enhancement. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving with good food and time with family. Over the past 2 weeks, I have focused my knitting attention on 2 projects. So there's not a lot of knitting. And I also purchased a new tool for my stash, and you will see that in a whip, and I'll tell you about it and what I think. So that brings us to the Health Pearl. It's just a stumble that I stumbled across that is like the best advice you can be given to be healthier. The patient goes to the doctor. I'm going to show you the picture and then I'm going to read it. So here's the picture. Patient, doctor, I don't feel well and I don't know for sure why. The doctor says, I want you to meditate for 20 minutes twice a day, exercise for at least 30 minutes a day, avoid processed food, eat plenty of organic fruits and vegetables, spend more time in nature and less indoors, stop worrying about the things you can't control, and ditch your TV. Come back in 3 weeks. I think if we could all kind of implement at least 1 or 2 of these things in our day-to-day life, I think we could all feel a little better. So I thought that was wonderful, instead of trying to find, some magic cure. This is very good advice. Link in the show notes. You can go click on it and look at it yourself. So that was the Health Pearl. Foes, can you see it? Can you see it? I finished the Raina shawl. Which is a free pattern on Ravelry by a name I can't pronounce. Links in the show notes to the pattern. Or you can just go to Ravelry and search for R-E-Y-N-A shawl. The yarn I used was from the Yarn at Home Mom. It was the 3rd Gilmore Girls Sock Yarn Club. The last yarn. The color is called For Thanksgiving Dinners, which is a Gilmore Girl reference to their Thanksgiving that they had 4 Thanksgiving dinners. So I started this on November the 8th, and I wanted to have it finished so that I could wear it on Thanksgiving Day. I finished it November 19th. I blocked it, and I was able to wear it yesterday for Thanksgiving dinner. It was beautiful, wonderful. I love it. I did modify the pattern because at the end, this section here was supposed to be all lace. And I did this much lace, and it was so slow. I'm like, you know what? I'm never going to get finished, and I kept making mistakes. So I just decided, okay, we're stopping. We're going to do some garter ridge, and we'll finish with the lace and another garter ridge and call it a day. So I think it turned out wonderful regardless of the few mistakes and the modification of the pattern. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And I love it. I'm going to put it on now. I just wore it kind of like this, like a scarf. And it was very warm and very nice. So the second work, that's the finished object, the only one. My works in progress, and my the other thing that I was participating in, the Knit a Sweater in a Month. And I started this sweater. It is the Comfy Raglan Sweater, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Jenny Dolan. The yarn I used was James C. Brett Marble in the color MC, Marble Chunky in the color MC10. I used US 9s. I'm using my Chow Goose now, and they are 5.5 millimeter, and they are 47 inch cord. Started on November 1st. The last time you saw it, I was right there. So, one sleeve done. I did a 3/4 inch sleeve instead of the full sleeve. Second sleeve done. And I'm working on the body. It's not quite done yet. And I have 6 more days. I love it. It's going to be very big and roomy. If you have followed me for any length of time, you know I just finished the same pattern, but I really wasn't happy with the way it fit. It was too close fitting. Not tight. I could still wear it. It's just not what I envisioned. I wanted a big roomy sweater. So I went up a needle size, and I went up a size in the pattern, and I am loving it. It is going to be big and roomy, and I'm so excited and happy about it. So there you have it. Bulk of my knitting has been on these 2 projects, and they're almost done. Woo-hoo. So this is how much yarn I have left of 3 balls. I hope I can complete it. If not, it's just going to be the hem, and I will just use something from my stash to complete it. It's just the hem. So the final thing I started, so while watching Naughty Knitwits last weekend, I saw them. They had purchased these. Is it gonna show? Come on now. And they were talking about them. They're Addi Flexi Flips. They are a cross between double point needles and magic loop. Craziness. So I was very excited about it, and as soon as I got them, I got them Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. And so I immediately cast on. Maybe it was Wednesday. These socks. Here it is. Here they are. Here are these little crazy things. Instead of using 4 or 5 double point needles, you use 3. Here's what they look like. And I'm really enjoying them. It's gonna take a learning curve to you know, new learning muscle memory, because when I first got started on it and I was knitting, and then when I got to the end, I kept dropping this one, like you do when you're magic looping. You drop the needle, you recess, and then you pick up the end again, and it's like funny. So, because that's kind of the feeling, and when you are knitting along, I don't know about you, but double point needles, they get in my way, but these you can kind of move out of your way. You can bend them back and get them out of your way as you're knitting. I like them. Like I said, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but look how much sock I got knit in just a few days. The yarn I'm using is some opal that I had in deep stash. I got as a surprise stash several years ago. I don't know what the color is because it's all, you know, in German, but it's winter. I don't know. I'm going to show you. Anyone who can tell me what this colorway is, what this is, please let me know in the down bar below, in the comment section below. But it is very pretty. Blues and pinks and grays. So, yeah, I like them. It seems like I'm knitting a little faster. There is a little jockeying as you get to the end, and you have to push the needles back up on the point. Also, this comes with 2 separate points. This is the this is the Turbo sharp edge, and this is called the Rocket, which is a little blunter. And personally, I'm really liking the blunt edge. It won't split the yarn as easily. Just saying, it's good. It's good so far. I'm liking it. Like I said, I heard about them on Knotty Knitwits, and I'm like, I really want to try that. That looks like my answer to the annoyance of the double point needle. As I keep going, I'll let you know. That's all of my works in progress and finished objects that I have for you today. So we'll move the spinning. I'm still spinning on that same Curly Sue Cheviot wool top, and because I've been focusing on those the sweater and the shawl. So Pinterest this time. Just a reminder. It says, keep calm and finish it for next Christmas. Hence the title. I know a lot of people are gearing up. Last minute knitted objects. Just stay calm. If you can't get it finished this year, give it as a birthday gift, or don't let the holidays get all wrapped up in what you don't get done. Enjoy the holidays. If you can't finish the projects, finish it next year. So, and the stumble is something that might help you. 101 easy homemade gift tutorials. Okay, where did you go? Easy. Easy. It's easy. Handmade gift tutorials. So there's like a list of things. You click on the link and you can go. There is Seaside Stationery. There is homemade bath salts. DIY perfume balm. Some crocheted kiss pattern. Very cute. Vintage pillowcase aprons, hemp wrapped succulent jars, string art, some thread wrapping bracelets, gift card envelopes, they're printable, some homemade cinnamon honey, hostess gift spoon set, just like bunches of stuff that you can use and they give you instructions on how. I was trying to show you. This is really cute. It's a decorated mug. You can buy those mugs at the dollar store, pick up a magic marker and whatever it takes and make some cute little mugs They're cute. Who doesn't like a mug? Who? You can paint little sheep on them or something. I'm going to read this, what it says. It's a marker called Porcelain Painter. So I've long wanted to draw on mugs and bake them in the oven. During the visit to the local craft supply store last week, I found a marker with which I could draw on ceramic or glass. The marker is called a Porcelain Painter. Worked great. I didn't have to bake the marker afterwards. After 3 days, it is now dishwasher safe. There you go. Here's the picture. There you go. Somebody make me one. I would love it. Anyway, there you go. Something, it's simple that, if you can't finish the project that you wanted to do for this person, you can make them a pretty mug. They would love it. It's also handmade. So that is all I have for this week. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your holiday weekend. Knit some stuff. But most of all, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're looking for a last minute gift, please take a look at my shop on Etsy. Link down bar below and in the bottom of the show notes. If you find something that you would love and can't live without and would love to gift, please let me know. Buy it and I'll send it to you before Christmas. Send it to you as soon as possible. If you want a specific color of stitch marker or whatever, I will happily custom make something and get it to you before Christmas. So, okay, ladies, gentlemen, whoever, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. If you did find anything of enjoyment or inspiration, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, join the Ravelry group, and I'll see you next week or next time for the next edition of the Knit and Purl podcast. Thank you so much. Bye.